There was one other person who made a speech that really said what needed to be said. Turning Point USA was going to be used as a platform for anyone worth their salt. It's Tucker Carlson.
Is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, commonly known as AIPAC, is them being in America and not registered with FARA like all other lobbying groups in America, is that America first? Is it America first for senators, Congress, and even our president to take money from AIPAC?
Is it America first to take money from a foreign lobby so you'll send taxpayer dollars to that country? You know, even the question kind of answers itself. Obviously it isn't.
Boy, that seems like quite the contrast to what little Ben Shapiro had to say. I don't think anybody should be surprised that Tucker Carlson is getting this issue right. Tucker has surprised a lot of us. But as I've said, Tucker is somebody who listen, I've followed Tucker Carlson a lot longer than most people. I remember Tucker Carlson in the mid-90s with the bow tie, when he was on Crossfire. Yeah, he's an aristocrat. He's kind of a dork in a good way. But I genuinely believe that Tucker wants what's best for the country. I do believe that. And his opportunity to use the platform he has now has at a time or two been used to actually make a real difference in our lives. I remember back in 2017, when they were urging Trump to rain hell over Damascus. And he told him on his show on Fox News not to do it. Don't bomb Syria. And he listened. And then everybody who was claiming that he was the president, he was presidential, like Fareed Zakaria, was out there celebrating, or Van Jones was celebrating. Oh, he's so presidential now. Well, the second he decided not to start war in Syria because of Tucker's words, oh, they went right back to saying he was a Russian agent overnight. That's how fast it happens. And now, as Beatrice is saying, yeah, they're telling him to bomb Venezuela. But who's going to stop him? Tucker Carlson did say something the other night to the effect of, this is not going to end well if you do it. And so when Donald got in front of that big audience and was just talking about how really incredible this economy really is right now, well, he had an opportunity to say, now we're going to go to war with Venezuela, and he didn't do it. So, like I said, kudos to Tucker, credit where it's due, and saying unequivocally that AIPAC or any Israel lobbying group should have to register under FARA. I mean, it shouldn't be a monumental declaration. This should just be common sense because it's what the law says. But as we know, the laws don't apply to Israel in this country until they do. And the second they do, that's the end. It's over. Which is why they have to push as hard as they're pushing. Which is why I give Tucker a lot of credit for going into the lion's den. But as I've said before, as much as I think Candace is probably protected, she's not protected the way Tucker is. Tucker is intelligence. I have no doubt that he is. But not all intelligence is the same. Let's be clear about that.
And that's not an attack on Israel. It's certainly not anti-Semitism, despite the efforts of many to claim that it is. It's just an obvious statement. And the fact that people are attacked for asking the question. This is something that I talked to Charlie a lot about in his final months, because he was being attacked as an anti-Semite for asking that question. And we've memory hold that, but I was there, so I saw it. That's not the right way. Don't attack people's motives. And I have a lot to attack people's motives. I'm trying to remind myself, don't do that. Respond to what they're saying. Right? And so, no, of course it's not. And it's totally fine to ask about why a foreign government tried to sink one of our ships in 1967. That doesn't make you an anti-Semite, sorry.
Now, keep in mind, Tucker followed Shapiro in terms of the speaking lineup. So that's also a direct shot at Lil Ben Shapiro. And Tucker...
better than me, Paul. If you think you're 80 year old me, you're higher than me, you're better than me. Yeah, well, I want to miss you. You're not. I'm a father. I can think that you are not better than me at all. Yeah, I'll teach you.
And I also would take Tucker in a fight against Lil Ben as well. Just so we're clear. If I had to pick. Just like I would pick Candace in a scrap with Lil Ben, I would pick Tucker as well. And that's how you know somebody is America first. I think it's safe to say that Tucker Carlson is America first.
Those are Americans who died. And by the way, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but the point is, no, of course not. And that's why they won't have the conversation. And my point is, you know, I'm 56. My kids are grown. I'm just not afraid of you at all. I don't hate you or anyone else. I love this country. I'm going to be here till I die. I have an absolute God-given right to ask these questions. And I'm going to keep doing that, period. And you can shoot me or put me in jail, but the questions won't go away. So, no, of course it's not. And that's why they respond with, like, rage and shame, because you caught them doing something they can't defend. Duh.
You caught them with their hand in the cookie jar, and they don't know what to do. That's why the stories that we cover will always have teeth. Our stories are meant to get everyone to think. That's the goal. And what we're thinking now is, how do we continue to build our coalition? And by the way, since we're at over almost at 1,150 live viewers, guys, if you haven't subscribed on Rumble, because remember, they are going to continue to suppress this channel. It's going to happen. So we would implore you all, if you would be so kind, to make sure that you subscribe on Rumble, and it is revolutionary change. No, nothing complicated there. So if you can, very much appreciated. I think Tucker is just doing what his platform allows him to do. Sometimes you need traitors to your class. George Washington was a traitor to his class. They could have made him a king. He had every reason to do it. He didn't take it. Teddy Roosevelt was a traitor to his class. He was the bull moose. He promoted the square deal, and he did lots of wonderful things that we still recognize today. Maybe most importantly of all, the protection of our national parks. FDR was a traitor to his class. Social Security. JFK was a traitor to his class. He exposed the military-industrial complex for all it's worth. And he prevented World War III via the Cuban Missile Crisis. Greatness comes in all different shapes and sizes. And it doesn't have to be by the presidency. It can be by somebody who has the equivalence of that impact. Maybe not necessarily in the Oval Office, but somebody who has a platform that can speak this truth to power. And Tucker Carlson does it admirably, regardless of whether you agree with him politically on all issues. But we're not supposed to agree on every issue. In that case, you're in an echo chamber. Populist left and populist right politics. And I noticed that, can somebody confirm when Candace Owens' birthday is? Because both Jen and I are Tauruses, so I am curious as to what her birthday is. A big shout out where it's due. Because, there you go. And what's Tucker's birthday? Us Tauruses, let me tell you, we speak truth to power. We're stubborn, we're independent, we're driven people. So it's easy to see why Candace and Tucker are two people that resonate with me in particular. Okay, so she's a late April baby, April 29, a week before mine. I'm May 6th and Jen is May 14th. Yep, shout out to the Tauruses out there. So yeah, Tucker, thank you for using your platform for good. The complete opposite of what Lil Ben used his.